Hello everyone, my name is Eddie and welcome to my channel. Now, first off, I want to say thank you for actually taking your time and taking a look at this channel. It really means a lot to me. It's my first channel here, and so I really want to thank you guys for that, and I really appreciate it. Now, this channel is basically me teaching you, tutoring you guys, helping you guys out with a variety of subjects such as calculus and pre-calc, SAT questions, as well as other types of subjects. But since this is my first example, my first video, I'll start off today by helping you guys with the topic in calculus. It's so what we'll be talking about today is called the second order linear differential equations. Now, these equations are usually asking for a general solution, which will look something like this. And now, the questions will usually be presented this way. Where P and Q are constants. And now it's called second order. I'm sure you can guess because our largest derivative is our second derivative here. And so let's show you guys an example. So our first question might look something such as this. Right, where 5 and 6 are your constants. And so the first step is to actually change these y's into r's just to make them more clear. And so this would become this. The derivatives would also become just numbers, and it'll just look like a regular quadratic equation, and it'll look something like this. Now you would just do it as you would for any quadratic equation. So next thing you do is to separate it out. Right. Now this one goes to 0, each goes to 0, and so r here is 2 and r here is -3. So you get the answer for r as -2, -3. Next thing you do, really the last thing that you do, is plug it into the formula, to this formula. And so you get something like this. And when you plug it in, the roots that you get for r will go into the x's. So -2 will go to the first x, -3 will go to the second x. Right, now that will be your general equation. It'll look something like that. Right, so let's go on with another example. So what if you have something like this? Right, here we can't do, if you think about it, we can't simply just factor them out the equation, right? Well, first we write them as this way, right? Now we can't just factor them out that easily. So what do we have to use? We have to use the quadratic formula. Negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a, right? Now, so plug it in. B is -1, right? There's a -1 here, so 1. So negative of b, negative is get positive, and plus or minus, so square root b squared, -1 squared is 1, minus 4, 1, minus 13, over 2 times 1, because it's just 1 here, it's just 2. And then we open it up, multiply, get 1 plus 52 over 2. So this will get to 1 plus 52, 53, 52 plus 1, and then this, or this, right? These will be your roots. And so lastly, we enter them into our equation from the top again. So equation, all you do is you put in the roots in front of the x's, and so your general equation will look something like this. Right? So this will be your general equation. Alright guys, we'll stop here for now as this video. The next video I'll be making is we'll actually be going into more specific areas. We'll actually be solving for A's and B's, and we'll be plugging them into the general formula that we have here, and so that will be like our more specific formula. We plug in the A's and B's once we find them out. And so before we go, just want to leave you guys with some questions that I think you guys can try out on your own. So give me a second. Here we can try this.